ashes carried by the wind, but the fire burns inside. Raise the oars, the sea is calling, stars will guide us through the night. From the salt we rise together to reclaim what once was mine.
Years have carved me into iron, secrets whispered by the waves.
I have trained with steel and silence for the hour vengeance craves.
In the harbor shadow gather, those who lost and those who bled.
With my song I bind their spirits, with my will I raise the dead. From the salt we rise again, voices roaring like the tide, ashes carried by the wind, but the fire burns inside. Raise the oars, the sea is calling, stars will guide us through the night. From the salt we rise together to reclaim what once was mine. Hear the gulls above the breakers, hear the drums of war within. Every tear shall be repaid now, every loss shall turn to win.
I am storm and daughter, blood of coast and foam of wave.
From the ruins of my people comes the song that none can chain. From the salt we rise again, voices roaring like the tide, ashes carried by the wind, but the fire burns inside. Raise the oars, the sea is calling, stars will guide us through the night. From the salt we rise together, from the salt we claim our right.
By the shore the fires faded,
Yet the ocean holds our name.
from the salt we rise unbroken.
From the sea we rise again. share. Counselors with sand-dry voices swore the gods had turned their eyes. When the wells forgot their echoes, they prepared my slow demise. But the wind remembers secrets mortals bury in their skin. If you press your ear to starlight, you can hear me right within. We all follow my voice through the storm, through the storm. We all serene, south wind's queen keeps warm what's warm, where the dunes all move like a living sea. I will sing you home, come follow me. Breathe in the spice of the night, hold fast. I am the vow that outlives the blast. When the sand turns silver beneath the moon, I will wear the south wind's crown again soon.
They unbound my braided standards, ground my emblems into dust, said my prayers were empty vessels, said my rain had turned to rust. So I walked the kiln of midnight, drank the chill from crescent stones, bartered song for one more sunrise, kept a kingdom in my bones. Every grain became a scribe, writing truth along my tread. Every star stitched out a banner only wanderers have read. Oh, we all follow my voice through the storm, through the story. All stirring a south wind's queen keeps warm what's warm, where the dunes all move like a living sea. I will sing you home, come follow me. Breathe in the spice of the night, hold fast. I am the vow that outlives the blast. When the sand turns silver beneath the moon, I will wear the south wind's crown again soon. Once a caravan lay faltered hem of night, torn by their cries. In their bowls the date stones rattled, all their water turned to lies.
Through the Khamsin's glass-lipped thunder, I unspooled a guiding tone, soft as rain that desert stream of, strong as bread to those alone. Mother clutching child in ember heard my compass in the gale, steered by song to hidden gardens where the palms were veiled in hail.
Oh, my scattered faithful hearts, branded by the whitest sun, keep your stories under tongue, keep your knives until we've won.
At the hour the jackal's quiet, when the moon is scythed and thin, lift the cloth from buried standards, let the south wind ride again.
I am not lost,
I am windborne,
I am not gone,
I am old sworn.
sand will not drown,
What the stars for,
south wind dry.
make the night warm. In the council where they broke me, wax and lapis sealed their scheme, yet the parchment of their treason could not bind a moving stream. For my throne was never marble, but the hush before the gale, and my scepter breath and heartbeat that no drought could make to fail. I have learned the tongue of silence, how to speak through dust and glare. Every cresting dune a herald, every footprint secret prayer.
7 cities crowned in light, drifting on waves of sapphire bright, bridges of glass, towers of gold, stories too grand, too brave to be told.
Their people danced upon mirrored seas, whispers of fate upon the breeze.
And I, a voice among the flame, a priestess bound to their sacred name.
But kings betrayed and oaths were torn. The tide rose up with wrath and storm, and one by one the cities fell to silent tombs beneath the swell. I walk the shore where dreams decay, my soul condemned to sing and stay. The sea remembers what men forget, the sunken notes, the hearts unread.
Call to the deep, to broken thrones, let the waves sing them home.
The seventh city held my vow, where love was lost and none know how.
A single kiss before the flood, a sword that shattered, stained with blood.
I watched the stars die in the foam, as water claimed what we called home.
And in the depths a golden key still waits for one who dreams like me.
I walk the shore where dreams decay, my soul condemned to sing and stay. The sea remembers what men forget, the sunken notes, the hearts unread.
Call to the deep, to broken thrones, let the waves sing them home. Do you hear me, wandering soul? A book is sealed, a tale untold. But touch my hand and you shall see the cities rise, unchained and free.
Let not the silence steal our name. The deep is dark, but not the flame.
If you believe, then come and find the last of us, the ancient bind.
I walk the shore where time is still, my song a tide, my fate, my will. The sea remembers it always will, the ones who bled, the ones who heal.
Call to the deep, break every chain, let the cities breathe again.
I wait where the moonlight ends, for the heart the ocean sends.
And when the seal is finally broken,
for she knew she'd never run from death. Let them come and write this page with fire, with steel, with roaring rage. I lived, I fought, I carved my name, and I would do it all the same. She saw the years in a flash of gold, of banners raised and battles bold. She saw the faces that rode with her now, ghosts that watched as foes drew near.
She kissed her blade and raised her chin.
Spoke not to gods but to the wind.
You gave me war and I gave flame. This was no curse, this was no shame.
Let them come and write this page with fire, with steel, with roaring rage. I lived, I fought, I carved my name, and I would do it all the same. No crown upon her brow that day, no tears to mourn, no songs to play, but in 1,000 hearts she stays.
The blade that burned, the voice that swayed.
Let them come
And write this page. I walk through storm, I dance through flame. My tale won't end in fear or shame. I lived, I fought, remember my In the windswept plains where the falcons fly, lived a girl with fire in her amber eye. Raised by whispers, trained by fate, they said her arrow would seal the gate. She danced with wolves and sang to stone, but the stars all told she'd die alone. With every shot the silence grew, for her last arrow no one knew. Oh, Eliana, keeper of the bow, the gods have marked the path you go. The world may burn, the skies may fall, but one last arrow will end it all. temples shattered, rivers bled. The songs grew quiet, the prophets fled. In her exile she heard the cry of a golden child left to die. She healed his wounds with trembling hand and saw her fate begin to stand. Oh, Eliana, guardian of lore, will you shoot or fight once more? If you fire, the world shall sleep, but if you rise, the flame runs deep. The wind howled high on the mountain's crest as she climbed in blood and dirt and breath. Below, the tyrant raised his blade. Above, the stars began to fade. She took the bow her mother gave and aimed not toward the tyrant's grave, but to the stars, and with a scream she shattered fate and broke the dream. The child grew tall, the people rose, and in the snow a legend froze. No one saw her fall or stay, but the wind still sings where she walked away. Oh, Eliana, where did you go? You chose the world, denied the blow. Your arrow sleeps, your soul does too, but freedom walks because of you. So sing of her by firelight's glow, the woman who chose not to throw the final blade, the gods' decree. She wrote a new fate and set us free. I stand on the cliffs where the frost never dies, the wind in my hair and the fire in my eyes. From the cradle of snow where our forebears bled, we rise like the tide, by honor we're led. Oh, paths we shall take to fulfill the dream. Raise your blades, my northern kin. Let the waves roar, let the conquest begin. Across the storm we rise as one, by the axe, by the shield, till the war is won. Oceans may roar and kingdoms may fall, but nothing shall break us, nothing at all. I've seen omens painted in fire and sky. The ravens fly east where the weak kings lie. Their banners will burn, their thrones will shake, for the north is awake and the earth will quake. Sing not of sorrow nor tales of retreat. The drums of our fathers still echo our beat. Our ships carve the sea like a spear through the mist. The gods walk with us, feel the cold in their kiss. Raise your blades, my northern kin. Let the waves roar, let the conquest begin. Across the storm we rise as one, by the axe, by the shield, till the war is won. Oceans may roar and kingdoms may fall, but nothing shall break us, nothing at all. And when we march on those emerald plains, they will tremble with fear at our iron chains. For the Queen of the North has called her horde, and we sail tonight with fire and sword. I was but a child of 7 winters old, when mother whispered secrets no one else was told. She spoke of towers lost beneath the ivy's hand, of silver gates and songs across the land. She said when twilight falls and winds begin to sigh, you may yet hear the bells that echo through the sky. They call the one whose soul is pure and true to wake the city if she dares to choose. The bells of the Linwood, they ring,
scroll a soul, each page a fire that burns with love and old desire.
And so I write, and so I wait beyond the inked, beyond the gate. The sisters say it's just my mind, that parchment cannot hold mankind, but still I hear the pages sigh and see him blink beneath the sky. 1,000 tales within my hands of cursed kings and silver lands, yet none so bright, none so near as he who lives in silence here. If ever he should ride the plain across the hills through wind and rain, he'll find me here still at my place, with ink-stained hands and longing face. No vows were sworn, no fate decreed, but love like ink still finds its need. And though I serve behind this veil, my soul walks free beyond the pale.
They say the books remember dreams and echo voices lost in streams. Each scroll a soul, each page a fire that burns with love and old desire.
And so I write, and so I wait beyond the ink, beyond the gate. Yes, so I write, and still I wait beyond the ink, beyond the gate. I was born beneath the waning moon, eyes that saw what none should see, threads of fate like silver runes woven deep inside of me. They veil my face with a linen white, they fear the truths I bore, a child wrapped in silent night, locked behind a chapel door. But the wind spoke in whispers, and the stones remembered names. The stars wept in riddles, and the fire bore no flames. Now I sing on the hill where the shadows lie, for the kingdom that turned from the warning cry. The veil still covers what they cast away, but my voice will guide their souls today. Oh, can you hear the song of fate? It echoes now now, but it's too late. The threads are cut, the hour is done, yet I will sing for everyone. The soldiers march, the torches rise, but none recall my face. They do not see these haunted eyes, nor feel the fall from grace. I saw the fire before it came, the blades before they shone. I saw the ruin, knew the names, and still I stood. To scare the weak, but truth is sharp and does not need to speak. Now I sing on the hill where the shadows lie, for the kingdom that turned from the warning cry. The veil still covers what they cast away, but my voice will guide their souls today. Oh, can you hear the song of fate? It echoes now, but it's too late. The threads are cut, the hour is done, yet I will sing for everyone. Let the rivers carry names unsaid. Let the smoke rise for the quiet dead. I am no queen, no say, no flame, only the girl they tried to take. But tonight my song is loud and clear, though no one's left to truly hear. Through ashes, tears, and twilight's breath, I sing not fear, but gentle death. Now I sing on the hill where the shadows lie, and the stars at last reply. Heard the tales of a bridge that remembers, that listens through gales. Stone and moss held the weight of oaths sworn under moonlight at dusk, at the hush before morn. They said, if your vow is pure and true, the bridge will hold it long after you. And so I stood in a dress of pale thread, with a whisper of hope where the riverbed bled. Whisper to the stones and they will keep your secrets safe while the aged sleep, where the winds cross paths and waters sigh. The bridge of vows hears every cry. He was a soldier with fire in his eyes, promised he'd come back when the raven flies. I kissed his hand watched him go into the mists, into the snow. Seasons turned, and so did I, from maiden's lace to a woman's sigh. Yet every vital light's a flame to guide him home, to speak his name. Whisper to the stones and they will keep your secret safe while the ages sleep, where the winds cross paths and waters sigh. The bridge of vows hears every cry. Now I am old and still I wait by the water's edge at the twilight gate. I've heard the vows of lovers and kings, of thieves and saints and humble things. Their voices linger like winter's breath in the cracks of stone, in the hush of death. But none returned like he had sworn, and so I sing to the bridge worn and worn. Tonight I'll whisper one last plea. Let the bridge remember me. When my bones are dust, my tale is done. Let them say she was the faithful one. Whisper to the stones and they will keep your secret safe while the ages sleep, where the winds cross paths and waters sigh. The bridge of vows hears every cry. And if you pass this quiet way, speak your vow, let your heart say, for the bridge still listens, the stones still bind to every promise left behind, to every promise left behind. I once was just a farmer's wife, with soil-stained hands and a quiet life. The winds were kind, the days were slow, my children's laughter all I'd know. But thunder came on iron stains, a warlord fed on blood and greed. He burned our fields, he broke our door, he left me weeping on the floor. He took my sons with cruel hands and vanished into foreign lands. My husband fell, a broken shield, his blood the price this war would yield.
I screamed to gods who would not hear, then carved my path through pain and fear. I took the sword, I forged my will, and trained to learn the art to kill. Now I ride with fire in my veins, a mother forged in ash and chains. I bring no
first, then cursed my name. But every night I saw their face, my sons alone in some dark place.
I've walked through snow and fire and mud. I've stained the earth with tyrants' blood.
And now the path is burning clear, the fortress of my wrath is near. Now I ride with fire in my veins, a mother forged in ash and chains. I bring no mercy, speak no lies. I come with steel and vengeful lies. The time has come to break the flood with blade and wrath for my own blood. No crown, no gold, no offered peace can buy the rage that will not cease. My heart is stone, my soul a storm, the wind that breaks a tyrant's form. Tonight I ride where torches burn, where cruel men will live to learn that grief can be a deadly blade, and mothers are not meant to fade. The gate will fall, the dead will flood. I fight for love, I fight for blood. Yes, I am wrath, I am the flame, and they will all recall my name. Now I ride with fire in my veins, a mother forged in ash and chains. I bring no mercy, speak no lies. I come with steel and vengeful lies. The time has come to break the flood with blade and wrath for my own blood. He came to me in silent morn, with eyes like stars the heavens mourn, a voice so soft yet thoughts so wide, a world of wisdom locked inside.
The trees would hush when she would speak, and even wolves grew calm and meek. She'd draw the stars with hands so small, and name the winds that kiss the wall.
Clue, they say she is the promised flame, the child song in the ancient name, to bring the peace, to end the night, to heal the land, to make it right. But I just see a little face and hold her in a mother's grace. Oh, gods above, let her be free. Don't take my child away from me.
They travel far with gifts in hand to see the girl who'll heal the land.
She smiles and speaks like age and time, yet plays with feathers, mud and rime.
The seers weep and nights all bow. The lords demand a sacred vow. But in the dark, when stars do gleam, she still wakes crying from a dream. So they say she is the promised flame, the child sung in the ancient name, to bring the peace, to end the night, to heal the land, to make it right. But I just see a little face and hold her in a mother's grace. Oh, gods above, let her be free. Don't take my child away from me. Will swords be drawn when she is grown? Will crowns be tossed o'er kingdoms thrown? Will she still chase the birds in spring, or wear the weight of crown and ring?
I fear the storm, her name will wake. The silent wars, her steps may shake. Yet in my arms she sleeps tonight, a child of love, a spark of light.
Oh, they say she is the promised flame, the child sung in the ancient name, to bring the peace, to end the night, to heal the land, to make it right. But if her fate is cast so high, let me just be the one nearby, to guard her dreams, to keep her warm, until she walks into the storm. They speak of a book with a lock made of gold, its pages unwritten, its legends untold. It sleeps in a vault beneath marble and stone, but the key lies with her, cold and alone. She dwells where the daylight has never been seen, a queen without court, in silence serene. Her heart is a frost that no fire can thaw. She binds with a glance, and she kills with no claw. Many have wandered, brave, foolish, and bold, to break her curse and the secret she holds, but none have returned with the key in their hands, all lost to the night in her shadowed lands.
He'll see through the veil and touch her face. Oh, the castle where night never ends, where dreams turn to ghosts and silence to fence. To win her heart is to light the way for the book to open and curse to fray. Power and glory lie close at hand. If love can awaken the frozen land, so ride, wander where legends are born, past the cliffs and the thunder and thorns, but beware the one who reigns the cold, for the key she holds is her heart of gold. I was a child when the night grew red. The crown fell silent, the banners bled. They tore my name from the temple wall. No one to hear, no one to call.
Hid in the frost where the wild winds moan, a ghost with no kingdom, a heart of stone. Yet embers whispered in the dark, a flame unborn, a waiting spark.
In mountain caves I learned the blade. In outlaw camps my vow was made. The old ones taught me songs of fire, of queens dethroned
songs we sang before the steel, before the fang. I hear them still in the midnight rain, a lullaby of loss and pain.
But pain can forge what silk can't hold, a heart like iron, a soul like gold. No priest, no scribe, no blade, no grave can silence those we swore to save.
So light your torches, raise your cries. We march at dawn where the old sun dies. Through ruined gates, through shattered walls, we'll lift their names when the silence falls. No crown upon my head to claim, no gilded throne, no royal name, but history's ink will mark this day. The crownless flame will light the way. I am the crownless flame, a spark reborn from ash and shame. I come not for revenge alone, but to carve the lost back into stone. Rise with me, let